So the genocide has been going on and it has not been halted. The effect on us, since people have boycotted, we are very active in Twitter. So in Twitter there has been some people who have made threats, threats of local coffee shop or local cafe that you can support, you can go other than that one. Most of our customers has become friends, so these words of mouth help. They tag our Let's Kopi in Twitter, and then they have been like telling around the home brewer or the cafe, where can they get good coffee beans? So they mention us. The local people, the Malaysian, they have already started to support the local coffee shops and the local coffee brand, especially the micro roasters there. So we don't consider ourselves as big as that company, but we have already gained a lot of support, as much as the micro roasters. But to remove the big brands, I would say, I'm not sure about that, but based on my observation, going to another country, I could conclude that the local has power over the coffee lovers out there. It's really hard to find that big brands out there. It's still there, but the numbers of local coffee shops outnumber the big brands.
So the recent boycott by these big brands of Starbucks has been shown a noticeable shift in the Malaysia coffee market. Okay? In a sense of, you can see places like Gigi has uptick in terms of the foot traffic. This is the reaction of our local Malaysian finding and increasingly looking for local alternative to replace or substitute on what they used to have. However, there is still too early to understand the long-term effect of this boycott. When this boycott happens, it opens the door for our local coffee competitor to jump in and to establish their presence inside the industry. This is the only time for them to leverage this opportunity. I would like to advise for local operator or local chains outside. Definitely first, you need to find your brand identity. What is it that makes you very different from other brands outside? Brand identity, create a better brand awareness, strengthening your branding. So a lot of time people may not feel branding is important, okay, but it's still important. Definitely you would want to serve something that is consistent in terms of coffee quality and also consistent in your customer service. You want to make people feel warm, comfortable, appreciated every time they will enter in. Not just people come in and then look through and people just wait until you order. So the person who's in charge of taking orders needs to assist. You need to assist your customer in deciding what will be the best drink for them to drink.
Malaysians are basically very aware and they have a strong opinion about what happened in the Middle East. Malaysia and Malaysians have always been very supportive of the Palestinian cause. So whatever happened in the Middle East will have an impact on our moral judgment. Countries in the world which do not really have those brands or have that many outlets of those brands. I was in Zagreb last year, but coffee-wise, it's all local brands. In most part of Switzerland, coffee-wise or drinks-wise, most of it are local, small cafe, which sometimes is better to offer those experience to foreign tourists because they want to feel the local culture. So if you can offer a Malaysian brand of coffee or Malaysian taste of coffee, that is better than offering an internationally standardized taste. Some of the coffee brands, they are becoming much better. They can learn how to offer a better product and then at the same time enhance their services. This creates opportunities for us to improve our services, improve our products, and then at the same time create opportunities for Malaysian brands to venture abroad.
So we can see that the emergence of new brands, some of them are locally incorporated. Some of them are from abroad. The competition is there. I like to think that there are certain degrees of economy of scale being gained by all these main players in the industries, and if certain brands will make that decision to exit, I don't think it will disrupt the industries. It's just that we might lose some familiar names in our markets. That's the only thing that I would think the main impact. But otherwise, because of the nature, the competitive nature, which is very intense, I think from the consumer point of view, they have a variety of choices they can choose from in terms of consuming whatever product and service that they like. Obviously, on one hand, brands that have been boycotted, of course, they have been badly impacted lah. But beyond that, it also opens up an opportunity for businesses to showcase their brands. They should actually be able to portray their service quality, the customer experience, that kind of thing, which can actually shift the desire or the preference among our consumers to perhaps switch into some perhaps unknown names, but in terms of quality, they are of certain standards. To some degree, it can actually opens up new opportunities for our local players. It's just that how they can cope and catch up and be able to reach the economy of scale, so that they can be able to serve the whole expectation in terms of quality, turnaround time. Ultimately, it's about customer experience, because we are dealing with not just products but also services-oriented industries, which matters most in terms of customer experience.